Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. Back here for another daily shake-up. Time to shake up our thinking and shake up our leadership and our impact. And today I want to talk about whispers, but maybe in a different way than you've thought of it before. For most of us, we have a challenge in claiming our brilliance, claiming our power, claiming our gifts. If someone says to you, "Tell me about what makes you amazing," we struggle with that because we think we need to be humble and modest, and somehow it sounds like we're bragging. But with someone that we trust, we can get there, we can share it. And it's important to have people like that in our lives. The people that we can shout out about ourselves. But today, the issue is more less about the shout out parts of us and the whispering parts of us, because we all have them. These are the whispers in our ear that come to us from ourselves, from our subconscious. These are the whispers of doubt, the whispers of hesitation, the whispers of unworthiness, the whispers that say things like, "Who do you think you are to achieve that, or to be that, or to seek that, or to pursue that?" These are the whispers, and they're ancient because they've been in us since we've been children. And they come from all sorts of places. But we tend to ignore them consciously because we want to pretend they don't exist. And so we'll say things like, "Hey, I know I'm good enough. I know I'm good enough." But that knowing is in our head, and it doesn't address those doubts and hesitations that are inside of us in this subconscious part of ourselves that comes in the form of whispers. And we listen to those whispers for a couple of reasons. One is we've heard them for a long time. They're familiar to us. Therefore, they feel true. Secondly, some part of us knows that those whispers are born from self-protection. They have existed to protect us from being hurt, from raising our expectations, from taking risk. We played small because it was a form of self-protection. So those whispers have protected us, and they've been with us a long time. But those whispers will not take us where we want to go. They will not take us to our deepest desires. They will not allow us to really empower our leadership and our impact on others and in fact the world. So here's the reality. The whispers may never go away, but each one of us has an opportunity to become aware of those whispers, start setting them aside, choose to listen to that greater voice, that powerful voice, that voice that says we are powerful beyond all measure, as Marianne Williams said, and eventually move the whispers to the side. But it starts with being aware they exist, acknowledge them, so we can turn up and amplify the voice of our deepest and greatest power and gifts and brilliance, and thereby turn down the whispers of doubt and uncertainty and unworthiness. Hey, share it, like it, comment. Love to hear what you have to say. Put aside the whispers. It's time to shout about your brilliance.